Welcome to episode 13 of the Excitable Crafty Time. I'm Kim, and I'm coming to you from Norman, Oklahoma, where I live with my fiance Jason, our 3 dogs, and a bunch of family. Thank you for joining me this week, and if you like this episode, please like and subscribe down below. Hi guys! Oh, I'm trying to shake myself out of my funk. I don't know if I've got a little spring fever going on or what, but I want to be outside doing stuff like gardening and I want to be I don't know, I want to do some physical work. So that is what's happening this afternoon. I am not on a health kick though, because I am drinking soda because I think I'm going to do a separate kind of, I think we're going to call it random talk, and I'm going to talk a little bit about just some life stuff, including my ongoing battle with my caffeine. It's not caffeine, it's soda. It's a soda addiction. It is not a caffeine addiction. It is specifically a soda addiction. So I'm not going to go into that here because it's crafty time. You guys don't want to hear about that right now. So we'll talk about that later in something else. But that's what this weird dark liquid is in my mason jar, because I'm, cool hipster like that. I don't know. It was just the glass I had at hand. Okay, on to the crafty stuff, which is what you're here for. It is March 10th at almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because it's a day. My 1FO I am wearing, it is my Malabrigo has, what I'm calling it. It is that beautiful Malabrigo Rio Knittorious colorway that Jenna gave me in my fiber share package. Let's get a close up. Okay, look at it. And then the top has got this fun swirl. The pattern is, her story is full of holes, by Garilyn. I think I'm saying that correctly. Garilyn, Garilyn. It is based off of a hat that Alice wears in an episode of Luther. I actually made one. Oh, sorry, I had to focus on it one more time. So cute. Okay. I actually made one of these for a friend in my office. Maybe last winter? I don't remember when exactly I made that for her, but I made her one in this beautiful charcoal. I think it was actually Barocco Chunky, and she adores that hat. She actually wears it all the time. I'm really happy she likes it. While making it, all I could think was, I have to make myself one of these. I have to make myself one of these. And last week, after I balled up the Malabrigo yarn, I was trying to find a pattern. I decided against the, I'm trying to remember the name of it, sorry y'all, the Vorderheim hat. I don't know, I have kind of a knit truth or confession to make. I have never worked a pattern from a book, from paper really. Everything I have ever made has pretty much been online. That, in my current state of, sorry, get myself situated. In my current state, I mean, I did some knitting and some crochet as a kid, and I didn't really use patterns back then. It's mostly all I was making was scarves, so in this incarnation of my hobby life, I have never really used paper patterns. It's all been digital. I really adore digital patterns. Sorry, I think I had to sneeze. Nope, just gonna make funny faces. Oh, I hate that. Okay, sorry. I adore digital patterns, because especially on my phone, I can draw on them, so I can cross off which line I just did, or which row I just did. and save it. And then for my phone, I have it set up where it saves the original as well as the new. So I still have the blank copy as well as the where I'm at copy. I really like that. I know you can do that kind of stuff with paper, but then also to me, like, then I have more paper, and I know that seems weird. Somebody trying to avoid that who sits in front of you guys in front of 7-foot tall bookshelves. But that's kind of my point. Like, I have so much paper already that I store. I have, you know, files and notebooks because I write, and then all my books. Do I really need to add printed off patterns? So, complete tangent. Don't know where that came from, really. Oh, that's where. Okay. So I was trying to figure out what hat I wanted to do because I was weirdly intimidated from doing the Vordenheim, or Borderheim. I'm saying that all kinds of wrong, and I'm sorry, people. Hat, because it was paper pattern. I don't know why. So I'm like scrolling through Ravelry, trying to find a hat pattern that just like calls out to me. And I don't know how, like, it popped into my brain, but I was like, what about that hat you did? That one based off of the, that Luther character. And I was like, what does that look like again? I can't really remember the pattern. So I went and looked where I had it saved in my Ravelry library, and I was like, holy shit, this is it. This is the pattern for my hat. So cast it on, busted it out. I think I finished it Wednesday. I think I started it last Saturday and finished it Wednesday, which for me is like insanely fast. I can crochet a hat in like 2 hours. Knitting, I don't know why it takes me longer. Maybe it's just because I'm still newer to knitting than I am to crochet. But all that to say, it is Her Stories Full of Holes by Gary Lynn on Ravelry. I think it was like $1 for this pattern, and it's freaking awesome. I think the only modification I did is I think she only had you do like 6 rows of ribbing, which is what I did for my friend's hat because she wanted it based off the picture, and so that was what it was. I like a little higher of a cuff, so I think I did 10 or 12 rows. These numbers could be all off. I know I added a couple rows. I don't remember exactly what the numbers were. So I have been wearing the shit out of this hat. It is, let's see, get a little side view. It is a little slouchy. But it's kind of a cool slouchy, in my opinion. And sometimes slouchy hats to me feel like they're stiff and they like poke off like an alien head almost in the back. This has almost got a little bit more of a beret fall to it, which I enjoy. I think it's really nice. It's really cozy. It's pretty loose on me, but as I have been having a lot of problems with hats and restrictive hairdos giving me headaches, I think a loose hat is not a bad thing for me. So, that is my one and only actual full FO. Or finished object, depending on how you want to say it. My almost finished object. I am at the point with these guys where I think every knitter, every crafter, anybody who makes things knows this point where I'm so close to being done that I don't even want to work on it because I'm just like, be done already. But it's my 2 at a time socks. They are super cute. I am really excited to wear them. I started, okay, I'm all sorts of stuck. There we go. So my progress keeper, I was right before the navy stripe last week. And then I did a gray, a red, a gray, an orange where I started my ribbing. I did a 1x1 rib. I did a gray, a yellow. I'm in another gray. I keep doing like one more color stripe and I'll be done, or I'll be almost done. And then I do a color stripe and then I try it on and then I'm like, ugh, I need more. And then I do a color stripe and then I try it on and then I need more. And it feels like it's just taking forever. I think I'll need to go through both the blues up here before it'll be the height I want it to be. So it's just that tedious bit of finishing. And then I'll need to just real quick weave in my ends, which I don't mind. I know a lot of people do. it kind of gives me that moment to reflect on the finished project, which I enjoy. Alright, for other whips, I'll show you the stuff we've already seen and the progress on those. And then I'll show you guys something we haven't seen yet, because I just started it this week. Okay, first, I need to get a bigger cable. I have a bigger cable, I just haven't switched it out yet. But I need to get a bigger cable for my Mayette cardigan, because we're getting really squished up here. But I did make some progress. I didn't put a progress keeper on this last week, and I'm kind of mad at myself for that, so I'm going to put one in there today. But we're starting to get a little shape to it. You'll be able to see it better once I get it on the bigger cable too. But it's a top down, so this is my collar. Well, this is where my neckband will go once I get a neckband. And it's going really well. The yarn is knitting really nice. It's not too splitty. I was a little intrigued to see how that went with the recycled fibers. This is the Barocco remix. If you weren't here last week where we talked about it, or the week before I think when I talked about it, in the eggplant colorway. It's 100% recycled fibers, including nylon, cotton, acrylic, silk, and linen. So I was a little interested to see the splitty nature and just how it worked out. It's actually working up really nice. Dog hair. It's working out really lovely. It's super soft. I cannot wait to wear this thing. And it's knitting really fast, I feel like, considering this is a cropped cardigan, you know? I'm getting pretty low. I think I only have like 10 or 12 more rows until I take the sleeve stitches off or set them on their side. I don't know. It's the first time I'm doing this kind of pattern. I know in concept everything, but yeah. My Kobasi and Noro socks did not get any love really this week. I am so dead set on trying to finish those 2 at a time suckers that these didn't get touched really. I am much happier with the rounded toe I'm doing on these. I did switch out to, I think these are some boy needles instead of the bamboos that I had, because I was actually a little worried I was going to snap those bamboos. I usually only use those for baby socks. Oh, that was the thought I had on it. Don't think I'm going to have very much left of this, but I do think whatever I have left is going to be adorably fucking cute baby socks. I'm really excited about those. I'm all over the place. I warned you. All over the place. But, yeah. I haven't even cracked into the Noro yet. I'm still just going strong on the Kobasi. Alright. That's my whips that you guys had already seen. You guys want to see what you hadn't seen before? It's something a little crazy. It is using up some of my acrylic yarn, and it is, I think, what I'm going to do for all the babies in my life. I think this is going to be a great stash buster for me, and I'm really excited. You ready? Isn't that freaking adorable? I am in love with this. So, I say it's going to be a great stash buster because 4 different colors, because you have the kind of goldenrod color, and then you have the bright yellow, and then you have the green, and then you have the black for the border. But you can do this in any color. Like, I have some pinks, and I think I have 3 different shades of pink, and so I think I'm going to put them together to make a pink one. I have lots of purple. I know you're all super surprised by that. So we will have a purple one maybe. I really like this. It's very like more realism because it's actual flower on a green field kind of thing. I'm super excited. I did seam it, I think. I've only done one other granny square blanket, and I seamed it with actual like tapestry needle and sewed it. This I actually crocheted together, and I think I did it backwards. I think I need to do it. I don't know if you can really see. I think I need to do it like right sides facing though, because this created kind of a ridge here And then on the back side, it's got a smoother seam. So I think I did that backwards, but it'll be for a baby, right? They're not going to notice. Anyway, if you're one of my friends and you get this blanket, still made with love, even if I reverse seamed at least one square. But I'm pretty stoked about these. Like I said, it's a great stash buster. And the cool thing too is, like, if I'm having a night where I just want to keep my hands busy, but I don't want to think, I can just make like a ton of these little circles. Or if I want a little more thinking, but still not a lot, I could just make a ton of flowers. You know, I could do this in bits where I just make like a bajillion circles, and then I go in and I make all the flowers, and then I go in and I make all the backgrounds, and then I go in and add all the borders. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I do know these are fucking adorable. And that's my baby project. I also have okay, I have this yarn. It's awful looking because I balled it, it's a mess. But look at it, it's so bright, and I just don't know what to do with it. I was thinking a baby sweater for it. It's acrylic. I have no idea. I think I got it at an estate sale or something. I tend to just go buy I was just buying boxes of yarn. Not really anymore because I'm getting a little pickier. But I mean, it's really fun. It's got a lot of really quick color changes. Oh, you guys aren't seeing any of this. Yeah, there we go. But see, it's really quick color changes, really bright colors. It's 100% acrylic. I'm sure of it just based on feel, which we've discussed. I'm not against, but I don't know what to do with it. I need to just bite the bullet and cast on a baby sweater in it just to see, because I think that is like the answer to this, because babies can rock rainbows like nobody's business. Do I have any other whips? Oh, I did start another Christmas present, which you guys don't get to see until Christmas, which is still a ways away. So that is it for this week. A little low on content, huh? Or I just talked really fast because we did that all in like 17 minutes. Holy crap. Oh, I did forget to mention, my mat cardigan is I'm doing it for the spring garment. Well, I'm doing it for me. But I'm in the spring garment knit along that Lady Wing Designs is hosting on Ravelry. You can also check out her YouTube channel. She cranks out some knitting. That girl, she's got like speed demon fingers because that stuff's awesome. Alright, until next week, make some time to do something you love. Bye.